This episode of the New Hampshire Business Show is sponsored by Everlasting Capital. If you're a small business and you need money and a bank won't give it to you, Everlasting Capital is here to help. In as quickly as a couple of days, you can have the funding your business needs for new equipment or anything else you need the capital for. So submit your application today and see how they can help you out. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the New Hampshire Business Show. My name is Chris Pastrana, and today we're here with Karen Gray from Green Mountain Hypnosis. How's it going?
It's going well, Chris. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So thanks for coming back on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been about a year or so now, right?
I believe it has.
Cool. So for those who don't know who you are, or maybe didn't hear the last one because it was one of my earlier ones, give everyone an update on kind of who you are, what you do.
Absolutely. So again, hi everyone. I'm Karen Gray, and I'm the director at Green Mountain Hypnosis. We are a private hypnosis practice in Lebanon, New Hampshire, and we specialize in helping people with hypnosis for health and wellness. So we help people, yes, quit smoking and lose weight and overcome fears, but also to reduce stress and to have better habits around their lives so that, well, you can live the life that you would like to live. I am, by background, I'm a registered nurse and have been we're going on 15 years now. And the hypnosis practice has been open we're going into our third year here in Lebanon.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So since we spoke last time, I know you have a few extra things you've released. How's the business going?
Business is good. People are starting to catch on that, hypnosis is a really good way to take care of a lot of things going on in your life.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
It's been very busy, so growing every day. And we do have some new programs. I'm really excited to talk about them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I remember I've been up to your office once, and I wasn't sure how it was out there because I don't know much about Vermont, but it's not as busy as New Hampshire. But it's good to see that, you guys are doing well.
Yeah, it has been.
Good. So let's get into some of your new stuff.
Absolutely. So I am happy to announce that I am now a certified practitioner of the Virtual Gastric Band.
Okay.
And so now both my partner, John, and I, who are both certified hypnotists, are now able to share this experience, this hypnotic protocol, and offer it through the practice. And it's kind of just what it sounds like.
Okay.
Most everyone knows someone that has been through or thought of going through this procedure, this surgery, where they band or constrict part of the stomach. And the idea is you make the stomach smaller and you eat less food.
Okay.
But it's surgery, and it's major surgery. And the restrictions for who can go through this procedure are pretty tight. Not everybody qualifies. The side effects and the potential complications are fairly significant. And then the lifestyle changes are big. There's a whole slew of foods that now you can't eat because it will cause other GI problems with digestion and sickness. But there's also the factor that the surgery is just surgery. It's not addressing any underlying issues. It's not addressing the reasons why you eat when you're not hungry.
Yeah.
It's not working on any patterns or habits or behaviors. It's just surgery. Now, I'm not in any way knocking the medical profession in this. They do put in place counseling and resources, and all of those are good. What we have is an option to get the same results, significant, consistent, permanent weight loss in a more holistic view without the risk of a surgical procedure. So the protocol itself is a 5-session protocol, and it's all using hypnosis, where we create the experience as if you've been through that type of procedure. so that when you come out of that first session, it is as if your stomach size is now smaller. And we're also working on changing the underlying behaviors, eliminating the emotional eating, giving you tools to decrease stress, and doing some education around nutrition and exercise and stress management. So you've got a complete package and a plan to move you forward into this success.
That's really good.
Thanks.
Yeah, because I was just looking up real quick. I was trying to see, and when you say that some of the side effects are, bad, she's not joking. Like, the fail, not so much the fail rate, but the complication rate after the surgery is very, very high, and so it's much more recommended to find another route. But some people just feel they have to do something, right?
Right.
Yeah. So this is a really good, from what I can see, option to that, because, man, the less cutting you do, the better.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And, and it's expensive. Did you get to that part?
Yeah, well, I didn't get there yet, but yeah, it's it's pricey.
That surgery, the average cost for the surgery is about, I think it was $14,000 or $15,000.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty expensive.
So it's a significant chunk. Doing it through hypnosis. So the protocol was pioneered, I'll say, by a hypnotist in England who had the opportunity to run a proper clinical trial in a hospital setting.
Yep.
So there was a group who got the hypnosis, and there was a group who didn't get the hypnosis, and there was a group that got just a relaxation. So it was so phenomenally successful that they weren't able to keep the groups blind anymore, meaning the weight loss was so significant and the eating habits changed so dramatically that all of the participants knew who was getting the actual procedure.
That's really cool.
Yes. So they opened it up to everybody, and the clinical trial had a 95% success rate in sustainable weight loss. That is astronomical.
Yeah, that's even compared to other things, like having results that drastic.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't have anything to say to that. This is cool.
Yeah. So the best candidates for this are not just necessarily those who would go through the surgery, but maybe there's those who don't want the surgery.
Yeah.
Maybe it's anyone who has struggled with weight loss, who can't get to that next place, who can't break out of those habits and patterns and behaviors. Definitely those who have considered the surgery but don't want to go through the operation.
Yeah. That's really cool. So I guess I have some questions for you. So is this a coming in person, sit down in front of you type session?
The initial session is, yes.
Okay.
So, and that's across the board for any of our programs, Chris.
Yeah.
I like to see you face to face the first time.
Yeah, it makes sense.
After that, in the subsequent sessions, we absolutely have the option to do them remotely, like through a platform like Zoom.
Okay.
Is the one I use most frequently. As long as, the people we're working with have a reasonably quiet area and a stable internet connection.
Yeah.
Then we can absolutely do them remotely.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But
Awesome.
again, that first session where we're laying the groundwork, that one's important to do here in person.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
It is a great program, and we are you can see why I'm so excited to be able to bring this here.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said this one's pretty new, right?
It's new to us.
Yeah.
The whole concept itself started, I'm going to have to say, probably about 10 years ago, when the gastric band surgery or the gastric sleeve, any of those gastric bypass surgeries started coming about, and they started going through the trial. So there was enough data to see what the results, what the consequences, what the potential complications were. once that started getting some traction, there was a group of professional hypnotists who got together and said, do you think we can do this a better way?
Yeah.
And the answer is yes. Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. Sorry, you got my brain spinning, and I'm just like looking at your website now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So this is a 5-session protocol.
Yeah.
It's specialized to the Virtual Gastric Band procedure, but it's customizable to everybody. So not everyone gets the same cookie cutter verbatim. It's not like we're reading that off a sheet every time somebody comes in. It's tailored to each individual's specific needs. So you'll come in once a week for 4 weeks, or for the first session and then remotely for those first 4 sessions.
Yeah.
And then the 5th session, we kind of gauge out. Sometimes I'll have you come back in 2 weeks. Sometimes it'll be closer to a month. We'll see where you're at and what sort of support you need. And then after that, you may find that you're good where you are and you're ready to just take these tools and run with it. You might find that you need a little bit more support.
Yeah.
You want to add some additional sections to it.
Wow. That's pretty good. So how do people reach out and get a hold of you if they want more of this type of service? Or they want this service, I should say.
Of course. So if you visit the website, www.greenmountainhypnosis, all spelled out, .com, there is a page called Virtual Gastric Band. There's a really great little video on that page that'll give you some more information than what we went into here. And there's a form at the bottom of it that you can fill out and request a phone consultation. You could always call me or shoot me an email. The numbers are there on the website, and maybe you can link them in somewhere, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. It all starts with that phone consultation. You're going to have questions. You're going to want to know more about the program. I'm going to have questions. I'm going to want to know what your goals are. I'm going to want to know what traditionally has stood in your way of making these changes. I'm even going to want to know what you tried before that's worked and what you tried that didn't. That consultation is where we make that plan together of how your program is going to evolve.
Yeah.
So it all starts with that phone consultation.
Yep. So even on your website, just I put in a little thingy to chat with you about it because I'm actually pretty interested.
Awesome. Good.
We'll see what happens from there. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, there is a really important thing that I have to say.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yes.
Because we are introducing this now, we are offering it at an introductory rate.
Okay.
So we're offering $300 off the program fee if we get you booked, if we get you scheduled into your sessions before the 26th of April.
Okay.
So as long as we have that conversation and get your sessions set up before the 26th, we can apply that special rate.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Awesome. So thank you so much for joining me today, Karen.
Thank you, Chris. It's always a pleasure.
Absolutely. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. Definitely check that out. If weight loss is something you've been struggling with, absolutely check that out, because some people, they get to that point where they just don't think they have any more options, and it doesn't hurt to try, right? Anything before the knife is kind of like my way of going about things. So again, thank you so much, and everyone, thanks for listening, and have a great day.
Thank you.